Hi, I'm Christy. Welcome to Weird and Witchy Shit, a place for, well, weird and witchy shit. Here we talk about everything from the magic of yoga, rituals, tarot, crystals, astrology, self-love, mental health, spiritual stuff, spooky things, and anything of the mystical variety. So if that sounds like the kind of shit you're into, then you're in the right place, my friend. Welcome to the coven. So let's talk Aquarius mythology, but before we do, let's get into a few basic Aquarius facts. So Aquarius is the 11th sign of the zodiac. It comes right after Capricorn, and Aquarius season is between the 20th of January and the 18th of February. It's an air sign with positive polarity, meaning that it's a masculine sign. And it's also a fixed sign, which means it falls right in the middle of a season. And for Aquarius, this season is winter. It has two ruling planets, which are Saturn and Uranus. And the tarot card for Aquarius is the Star. Some Aquarius keywords that you'll often hear are kind, humanitarian, free, unconventional, quirky, weird, inventive, witty, altruistic, and far-sighted. The story of Aquarius is actually one that I've already covered in another episode. If you're interested, that's kind of like a more story-based episode. It's called Zeus and Hera and Europa and Io and Ganymede and Callisto and Semele and Persephone and Dana and Alcmene. And it's a video about the many lovers of Zeus. So Aquarius is named after a boy who was one of the very many million who caught the eye of Zeus. Ganymede was a young, beautiful, mortal boy, and this of course meant that Zeus wanted him. And as we know, Zeus loves to take the form of an animal to get to his lovers, and in this story he took the form of an eagle to swoop on down to earth, grab Ganymede and take him up to Mount Olympus. When he took him up to Mount Olympus, he made him his cup bearer and his lover. Of course, Hera was living up there at the time on Mount Olympus, so I'm sure Zeus was trying to keep his little affair secret, and that's pretty much why he gave him the role as cup bearer. But anyway, things were going relatively well until Ganymede noticed that the people on Earth were actually dying of thirst, and the people on Mount Olympus had more than enough of absolutely everything. So Ganymede took it upon himself to try and save the mortals down below and started pouring out the gods' wine and water down to the people of the earth. And this did not go down too well with any of the gods. Zeus was of course furious with him, but he did have a real soft spot for Ganymede, so he wanted to punish him, but he also wanted to immortalise him in a way. So he put him in the stars as a constellation. This constellation is Aquarius, which is often known as the water bearer or the water giver. And this is where a lot of confusion comes from with Aquarius, because people often think Aquarius is actually a water sign. It is an air sign, but is the water bringer, the water giver. And also why Aquarius is often known as the humanitarian of the zodiac. I feel like the story of Ganymede depicts this perfectly. If you'd like to continue the conversation, you can get me on Instagram at kristys_coven. That's KRISTYS_coven. You can also find me on YouTube at Christy's Coven, where I post a lot of free yoga classes and shit like that. And I'd love to have you join, because it's not a coven if it's just me. And until next time, bye!